What's up, YouTubers and reptile freaks? I want to give you guys an update video on one of my projects around here. Right now I'm working on some cages, cage build time, on basically upgrade cages for some of my snakes. And what these are, they're 8 foot wide or 8 foot long, 1.5 tall, and 3 feet deep. They're made out of PVC. With sliding glass bypass doors and stainless steel hardware throughout the whole cage. Basically, it's pretty much the same thing as an Animal Plastics cage, an Animal Plastics T70. The T70s on their website are 2 foot tall. These are 18 inches or 1.5 tall, a little bit shorter. I went with the shorter cages because I can go 4 tall, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth cage will be about that far from the ceiling. So with these cages, I've basically made a clone of an Animal Plastics T70, except I've just made it some small subtle changes on the cage to make them a little bit more stiffer and more structurally sound, where they're a little bit sturdier. But also underneath the cages is a rolling stand I made. It's made out of aluminum. So the previous stands I've made were made out of mild steel, and of course with the snakes, that stuff gets wet. You know, the water condenses on the inside of the glass from the humidity. It drips down into the window track, pools, and then pours over the window track on the bottom cage onto the cage stand and rusted out. So I shouldn't have that issue with these stands, these aluminum stands I built. But the only thing I'm going to do with this stand here is I'm probably going to add a skirt that goes all the way around it to where it's about a ½ an inch off the floor. That way snakes can't crawl underneath. So sometimes it's a pain getting snakes out from underneath these things, especially the big ones. The big ones, they'll pancake or flatten their body, crawl underneath, and then when it comes time to put it back in its cage, you have a really hard time getting that snake back out. But anyway, I've got one right here turned loose. This is my my Ultra male. He's available. He hatched in 2018, so he's 2 years old, just over 2 years old, and he's just over 8 feet long. But this guy's on Morph Market. But anyway, just want to show you one of the things I'm working on. My next set of cages, I'm probably going to tweak them and add a little more height onto the cage. Maybe I'm thinking around 4 more inches. I want to be able to go 4 cages tall in here. So I think if I add 4 inches to each cage, I still should have the clearance. I'll have to measure. I think I've got 8 foot ceilings. These might be 9 foot, I can't remember. Yeah, I think they're 9 foot ceilings. But anyway, I want to go with a slightly taller cage. I'm going to change up the design a little bit and add some stuff to these things, to the next set of cages I build. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.